All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the second episode or third episode or whatever episode. And today, like I mentioned in my last video, that we got sun and we are ready to start on my backyard. So we're going to be mowing low at first, and then from there we're going to dethatch, we're going to aerate, then we're going to drop seed right here. For the front yard, a little update. We're about 10 days in, 10, 11 days in, which means this Saturday, which is in a couple days, we're going to refertilize. But we do have it growing in better. So the grass is starting to grow in. We got some sun. And let me show you this other end right here. And it's looking better. And I would say about the beginning of summer is when we're going to do the weed and feed, right before the temperatures raise. I do see germination. We got grass coming up, so we just got to keep watering, and then once the grass is about say about 3-4 inches, we're gonna cut. So let's get to cutting. I just got home from work. It's gonna get dark here in a couple hours, so let's get to work, y'all. All right, so we're gonna cut low, and we're gonna dethatch. There is a lot of thatch underneath here. And right now we're cutting to 1.5 inches, but we're gonna do what we can. So let's go. All right, so, excuse me, let me catch my breath. All right, so now we got done with the mowing. We're gonna get with the edging just a little bit, just to clean up the edges before we dethatch. So let's get to it. Shee-hoo! Since there's a lot of thatch here, I'm actually going to get the power rake attachment instead of the verticut attachment, and we're going to kind of dig up the grass. We're going to kind of dig everything up, and it's going to be a bit extreme, but it's needed. I dethatched last year with the manual rake, like I said, and I'm never going to do that again, ever. This is going to be a multi-part video because it's a Thursday. By the time I'm done with this, it's probably going to get dark, and I don't want to work into the wee hours of the night on the second part. So tomorrow, we're going to work on doing the same thing here. And then from there, it's all about just watering, fertilizing after 11 to 14 days. Just keep watering and keep mowing and trying to keep everything under control. And then I would say about late June, right before summer starts, or right when summer starts, I'm going to go ahead and drop weed and feed down, because it should be time for that. So let's get to dethatching. All right, so I'm gonna be picking up the thatch behind me, and I gotta do another run. This moss is definitely overtaking certain areas, but this, like, certain areas get a lot of moisture, a lot of shade, so it doesn't surprise me, and I haven't aerated this area for a while. So plans are changing a bit. I'm gonna finish this up, do another run with the verticutter, see if it can get deeper in and pull stuff out. And then tomorrow we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna aerate and overseed. So it's gonna be a multi-part video, but we're gonna kind of bundle it all together so that way you guys don't have to keep watching episode after episode. So let's get this first batch of thatch in the greens and start on some more stuff. So let's get it. Let's start putting it in. I bet you 5 bags or more. That's 1. This is 2. This is a lot of work. And this is only 900 square feet. I kind of feel like I did it at the wrong time, to be honest. Because if this was all dry, I'm thinking that the moss would have just came right up if it was dry versus it being wet. I could be wrong though. And I don't got the right size bags and it's fucking annoying. But I'd rather have these bags that I can make work versus having no bag at all. This still allows me to get work done, so I said 5 bags. 3. Where I'm thinking I should aerate and seed here tomorrow. Mow the other side. Don't mow it too short, just do a good light mow on it. And then come Saturday, that's when I'll do the wait until it dries up. So I think that's what I'll do tomorrow, which it's gonna be in this video. So let me know what you think. Do you guys think it's okay to reseed with a little moss around, or what's a good way to treat it? What's a good way to treat the moss? I would like to know. I'm probably going to research it, but if you guys have any experience with dealing with this, how do you get rid of moss? I mean, I have moss out, but I don't know if it's going to be the same thing as putting weed and feed, where if I put moss out here, I'll have to wait 6 to 8 weeks or whatever before I actually plant seed. Let me know in the comments, 1, what are ways that you treat moss? And 2, should I get rid of all the moss before I overseed? Or is it okay for me to overseed and then once I get through 2 to 3 mows, then I can drop the moss out or something like that. So let me know, because I have no idea. All I know is I tore the shit up out of my lawn. Oh, is this gonna be 5 bags? Oh, that was nice. Oh, that was 4, by the way. 4 bags. Oh, can I get... Oh, I think I'm gonna push it. I think I'm gonna push it just to be right. Oh, 5. It's freaking 5. Okay. I'm excited to take pictures. I'm excited to take the pictures for my wife because she has been completely stressed out about how bad the lawn looks, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all, but I am excited to see the results. I'm so excited. Okay, 5 bags. Yes, I knew it. Oh. All right, so let's go put the bags. I'll show you how much bags I have after I dump everything. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I still have that little pile. But, well, you know what? So let's go ahead and walk the lawn, and gonna show you some of the areas that just completely got tore up. Take a look at that. A lot of dirt exposed, but we'll be able to drop a lot of seed there. We just, you know, just really tore up the lawn. Like, oh, it seems like over here there was, I mean, there's still moss. Look at that. I mean, it's not completely smothering like it was, and I'm hoping with aeration and constant mowing and stuff like that can really help take that moss away. I don't know. So see this area right here. Now, you know, it's bad everywhere. This area last year was bad. I didn't overseed after I dethatched, but I did do a weed and feed, and it worked. It worked. So I'm excited to get this seed up, or get the seed in, get it growing, making sure that it's mowed and all that stuff. So that way I can, you know, drop the weed and feed. And man, that grass was luscious though. It was good looking. The little section that I did, it kind of made the rest of the lawn look like shit, but it is what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and bring the bags over. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I have 14 bags here. Jesus. 14 freaking bags, bro. Oh my God. Ugh. Now let's get my dumpster over here. All right, so check it out. 14 bags in a full greens bin. It's a lot. You know, I can sit here and beat myself up about how I let things go, or we can just make one step at a time each day to improve it. And that's what we're doing, just one step at a time. All right, so tomorrow we're going to aerate, reseed that area, and then we're going to work on this side. This side right here is about 800 square feet. So there's a lot of weeds that's growing, but the biggest challenge is going to be this stuff right here. And given the situation today, I'm going to go ahead and mow this down. And I'm not going to mow it down too low, but I'm going to go ahead and mow it down, and I'm going to let the sun, obviously I'm going to water it, but I'm going to let everything dry out. And then I'm going to work on all this come Saturday, because it's Wednesday right now. So I have a good amount of time, and beautiful weather though. I'll be honest, man, I fucking love the spring. I love the spring and summer, but it's just right now with all the work, and I have so much more work to do. So I'm excited, and it's going to be a lot of content for the channel. And those of you who are just starting to watch, hopefully you guys stick around to see the whole transformation of everything. So yeah, once I'm done with all the reseed and stuff, I'm going to be able to kind of start working on the perimeter. And that's the reason why I'm reseeding or overseeding now, So that way, as I'm waiting for, you know, 3, 4, 5 weeks as the grass grows back, I'm going to be working on all of the perimeter on all sides of my lawn. So hopefully by the time fall comes, I'll just be ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything in because it's almost 8 p.m. It's been fun today. I'm excited, but let me wrap everything up and I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, welcome back. It's the next day. You know, yesterday my energy was very low. I mean, it was super low, and I was dehydrated. I didn't eat for a long time that day, so it was definitely one of those things. And if you can tell, I really like eating. So, but today we are going to aerate with this, and then since the dethatcher didn't take away all of the moss, we're going to have to manually dethatch, and I didn't want to do that. But you know what, I much rather do the little patches that I see versus doing the whole yard like last year. So let's get right to it. We're going to go ahead and do some dethatching real quick, get the patches that I needed to get out. The moss is pretty deep. There's still going to be moss there, but after I did research, I can put moss out or Moss X out like 2-3 weeks after I seed and all that stuff. So I just really, my whole goal is just to improve the yard. And I'd say by fall is where the real work's going to begin. I could be doing it backwards. I don't know. Maybe I should be putting in the work now. But, you know, well, we're getting close to summer. We're about a month away from summer, and I need to reseed to get the germination going before it starts getting a little bit warmer for the cool zone grasses. So let's get on to the aeration. So let's do it. So we are done. We are done now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go grab the seed. I'll show you guys the seed, and then we're gonna start overseeding, and we're gonna rake it all in, and then we get it watered, and then we start the process. Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. Oh my God, I'm excited. So let me show you the seed here that I'm gonna use. And so far, I like the results that I'm seeing. It's been less than 2 weeks, and it's already germinating, which is nice. So this has, where is the seed percent or the weed percentage? I'm looking for the weed percentage. And the weed seed is 0.02. I don't really like that because I've seen other ones that are like 0.01, which is all right. And I already used about 1/4 of a bag. So I think, and this is a 7-pound bag, which is for 2,300 square feet. So I'm assuming most of this bag, because I already pulled some out, most of this bag is done. So we're gonna go ahead and reseed. So let's go. All right. Hey, get away. See? You guys see that? Damn crows. Ugh, okay. Definitely should have got some peat moss or topsoil or something. Next time I'm going to do it. I learned my lesson. So we have the Orbit Gear sprinkler. So I have this little leg right here that I normally water on my own. But this is, so I'm thinking placing one right there at the edge, right where the tree is, and placing one right here. Or placing one right at the edge and placing one right here. Let's see. Oh, it's spraying me shit. Oh, it's going quite a ways. Oh, that's actually hitting. Oh, nice. Okay. So that works. That works good. Oh, and for all you car heads, we're doing some tuning on that, and it's going to be added on a playlist. So if you guys are into cars and into tuning and stuff, we're going to be doing that too. Just a bunch of hobbies on this channel. So I'll be right back. Eat some dinner. Let's go. All right, so dinner time's over, and I just turned on my sprinklers. So I have this Orbit running through. I'm gonna have to adjust some stuff. Right now, I actually got to time stuff because my water pressure suffers when all the sprinklers are on. So eventually I am gonna have to do a timer. So got this running, making sure it's watered. So this is a second time today that I'm going to be watering. Unfortunately, I can only water twice a day because I do it before I go to work tomorrow, or go to work in the morning, and then I do it when I come home. And the reason why I can't do a timer is because if I close these valves, this starts leaking out like right here, and it starts leaking out right here. So I need to get this repaired. And that's on both of them. So I have to deal with what I got right now. And yeah, so it is what it is at this point. But it works, and I'm happy with it. And I think by fall, we're going to have it where we need it to be. Or by the end of fall, getting ready into winter. But as long as I keep this wet or watered, we'll be good. Ooh! This has been now getting watered for a while, and it is nice and wet. Oh yeah, it's definitely nice and wet. So what I'm going to do is I am going to reposition the sprinkler from there to shoot this way. Oh, that actually works pretty well. Let's make sure we get good coverage. We're hitting the wall. Let's not hit the wall. Let's not do that. So tomorrow, which I'm going to see you again tomorrow, I'm actually just going to work on mowing. I'm going to mow that side tomorrow. And I might actually do the dethatch and the mow. I might just do the whole thing, because Saturday's gonna be a busy day for me with the family. So I might just buckle in, mow all that, dethatch it, and I might just aerate and seed it. You know, this area right here is technically the biggest area by 100 square feet. So I would assume that it's going to take me less time to work on the other side. So see you tomorrow.